Hello, and welcome to the next ReeVlog. Excuse my laptop and my tablet in bed with me. No, I'm just taking a very short break to do this vlog. I have much to do, and yeah, I'm not hurrying. I'm deliberately not hurrying. Taking my time. However, I am on a bit of a schedule, so some things might get missed. This was going to be one of the things that might get missed, but nah, bro, I've got time. So I'm doing this, and I'm just going to probably end up delaying eating slightly. So, happy Solstice, everybody. It is the winter solstice 2025, I believe. I am going to be doing some, ritual-y stuff. I don't know if I have, announced it on here, but I am a devotee, in a sense, a worshipper, partner of Nemesis now. Not Nemesis Now, the company, cool name, they make cool stuff. I am now following Nemesis in the that sort of sense. More accurately, I would say that I am a devotee of justice, and Nemesis being the retributive justice deity is sort of a personification of that. I haven't put on my necklace yet. It's an axe, it's close enough. But I'm going to do some sort of offering to her. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but something tonight. But outside of that, I hope everyone has a good solstice and looks forward to more daylight. I'm not a huge daylight person, but whatever, I can get used to it. So, other things to talk about in this here vlog. Plans for the rest of the day. Currently I'm cooking. I thought I would be done cooking a while ago, but I wasn't, because I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot, but because I misunderstood something. It happens, but whatever. It's going to be a good meal when it's ready, and it's the sort of thing that I'm going to make way more than I need. So that's going to be my next meal as well, and then maybe even the meal after. I have ordered a fungicidal thing because I seem to be having a moldish problem in the footwell of my passenger seat in the car, so I need to get rid of that. I think I might end up having to cut out part of the cloth carpety stuff and give it a big clean, and then reattach it with some Velcro or something, which might devalue the car a little bit, but not a lot compared to how old the car is anyway. I don't imagine, because I think I've already done this before without having done that cutting, so I think that's necessary. I've also ordered some more omega-3 delivery. It's not too big of a deal because I don't have any today, but I'm eating fish. That's what I'm cooking. So, but it is very useful for me. I haven't been as good with my supplements recently because I've been ill. Today is the least ill I've felt since I started my shift at work. I felt a little under the weather on Wednesday, and then which is when I was meant to start work. But I had that day booked off as holiday. Then Thursday was pretty dire. Friday was pretty dire. Saturday wasn't as dire. And then today is not dire. Not good, but not dire. So I'm going to get a workout in. That's next on my to-do list. Doing this vlog. Getting changed out of my pyjamas into clothes that I will end up wearing outside as well. And doing a workout. I'm not sure how much is going to get done, because I don't want to overstrain myself and get more ill or trigger a fatigue flare-up or anything like that. But I'm planning on doing a kettlebell hip thrust, maybe a dislocated, banded dislocate or distraction kettlebell hip thrust. I need to check if distractions and dislocate in that term is different, and if so, what each one is. It might be directional, maybe. I don't know. But regardless, that supersetted with lower body core stuff. So, flutter kick, stuff, leg raisers, etc. And just go back and forth between those for however long I do it for. I'll probably get the TENS EMF machine out. I think it's currently in my car, so I need to bring that up. But that means I can take the bins out, grab that, come back, work out. Apologies. And then, yeah, use that whilst I work out. And then whenever it is I'm done, is when I'll be like, okay, time to just make sure the food is a good temperature and eat. Whilst eating, or just after eating, we'll find out. It is time for writing. Hello, laptop. Ding. Probably not going to spend too long on the writing, because I want to spend a lot of time outside today. And I don't know what time it currently is. It's 10 to 9, so I really want to be out and about within like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So, yeah, don't have that much time for the writing, but I want to get like a few hundred words down at least. And given where we're currently at, I think I should be able to do that. Then it will be time for me to go out and about, do a bit of kung fu, maybe some mobility work, and maybe some more training if I'm not too tired. But if not, it's just going to be sort of like a long walk and figuring out what that like offering is going to be for Nemesis. So yeah, that's pretty much my plan. And then this is day 1 of my 4 days off work, so I have today and tomorrow. Tomorrow, if I'm not ill, I think something's going on with the board game peoples, so whoop. Tuesday, I think I have a phone call about a book, like the book that I'm writing. I think that's Tuesday. It might be Wednesday, I don't know. And then D&D, I think. And then Wednesday is Christmas Eve, and then I'm at work on Thursday. And during those days, I plan on starting my next reading book, which is this one right here. I just realised I flashed some upper belly at you. But yeah, starting this properly, because I've sort of like labelled it a little bit, but I haven't actually started reading it. Don't think I'll get very far, because I want to, if I have the energy for it, focus on physical movement a reasonable amount, as well as writing, more than reading in this particular set of things. So I want to get a lot of training in, and usually that for me means kung fu training, but I'm thinking conditioning type training, so actual strength work, mostly still on endurance, a bit more cardio, etc. As much as being ill and without wanting to cause a flare-up will let me, because that is definitely the area that I'm like lagging the most in the things I know I need to do in order to improve the fatigue long term. Sleep's improving, nutrition's pretty good for the most part, the supplements are helping, so it's just I need to put in that work, and it is a matter of making sure that I do that. So I'm thinking, don't want to push too hard, build up slowly. That's what I've been doing, but I haven't been actually building. I've just been not pushing too hard, so I need to actually build, and that's where this set of days off is hopefully going to take me, starting today with that alternating workout thingo for however long I manage to do it for. It's going to be not comfortable, because the kettlebell hip thrusts are going to be kettlebell hip thrust, not like kettlebell swings. And I'm going to see how that goes. I prefer kettlebell swings in general, but I'm not looking for the cardio aspect as much on this, and I'm trying to isolate more glutes, etc., blah blah blah. Because if I do more training of the conditioning type later on, it's probably going to be legs. So I don't want to, you know, I know that kettlebell swings are mostly glutes anyway, but I think there's a little bit more overspill. Not that it's something that I've actually looked into before saying this, recently anyway, etc. But whatever, it'll be fine. Either way, I'm going to get what I want. It's just, it might be slightly more efficient, maybe. Yeah. And then from there, other than the physical training, bit of kung fu, and trying to get plenty of writing done, just chill. Fingers crossed work's not going to be so bad on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the 2 days after, which is when I'm going back. But, you know, Christmas Day itself is quite stressful because I'm seeing my family and whatnot. Yes, I leave early for work, but still. And then money's a little tight at the minute as well. So, got that to look forward to. And yeah, it's just trying to take my time, but be productive, and then intentionally relax. Because at some point, last set of shifts off, I totally burnt like 3 hours doom scrolling effectively, and that is not behaviour I want to repeat. I will admit I was like just done in, but I could have spent that time more intentionally resting rather than just like, and that would have been better for me, you know? Be that intentional rest, like watching something that I want to watch, or listening to an audiobook in the dark, or having a nap, or whatever. So, yeah. But I'm going to go, as I think the food will be ready in like 5 minutes, and I definitely don't have time to get changed, do a workout in that time, and go down, take the bins out, blah, blah, blah. So I need to set this to upload, get changed, turn off the food, probably, take the bins out, get the TENS/EMS machine, come back, move the food around slightly so it's in a safe space for me to keep it whilst I do the workout, then do the workout, then heat up the food, eat it, and so on. So, again, happy Solstice. Hope you all have good days, unless you're an evil bastard, in which case, don't. And I'll catch you cats on the flip-flop. Goodbye.